Hi friends, and welcome back to a new Paint with Me Paint by Numbers video. I hope you're all doing okay and are ready to do some more painting. The evenings are nice and long and light again, so I've been doing some painting every evening. Um, if you remember, I struggled a lot in around December time, I guess, when it got like dark at like 6 and I wanted to paint, but I couldn't. So now it gets dark around 9, I think. So very long evenings and lots of time to do more painting. Because I just prefer to paint in with daylight, I think. Although I do love my light ring and I do use that as well if I want to do painting and it's just getting dark or something. Um, so yeah, it's been great and I really enjoyed it. I'm not sure I will be able to finish though in time, but shortly after, I I don't want to make myself have to do it, right? Then it's no longer fun. So I'm not going to rush it. I've decided. So I'm doing the middle of this fourth flower now, and then it's pretty much done, just filling in some of the numbers and details and stuff. But I think I've done most of the reds, then I worked my way with the yellows and now the center. Um, so I think for each flower I did a different pattern of filling it in. Uh, so yeah, I don't know. I thought it was fun. Alright, now let's talk about the paint because I know some of you are worried of running out of paint with your paint by numbers. And I can immediately say I've never run out of paint. Only once when I unfortunately left one of the paint pots open overnight, and so the next morning I went back to it and it had all dried up. That was a problem but luckily I was at the end of the canvas, but still then I didn't have enough paint to finish it because it had dried up. A bit of water or flow aid apparently will help to hopefully get the paint back to fluid a little bit and more not solid anymore. um, but apart from that, like actually in my experience I get plenty of paint with all the kits. Some paints, yeah, that I have had that there's like, oh, that I was like, I'm getting pretty low to it. But I never run out. Like, even if I fear that I might with a particular number, I never did. And it looks like with this kit, none of them are almost empty. I do use this method of taking everything or taking it from the lid as much as I can until of course the lid is empty and then I go to the pot. But for most of the numbers or lots of them I've never or had to take anything from the pot. Maybe because they fall and they refill the lid, but I doubt that's the case. um, because it's quite viscous, so it doesn't flow as much, I would have thought. But yeah, it's all. Therefore, I have no worry whatsoever with this kit that I will run out of paint, and they supply plenty. I could probably do 5 kits maybe with this. Maybe then I will be worried that some of them will be less. And for the background, it's number 24, and then I got 2 pots from the same color. So we'll see if I empty one of them then. Yeah, if you really need to for the background. I'm not sure because it is a big area, I guess. And you might want to give 2 coats. Because that's the other issue or thing to consider when painting and running out of paint. I do apply a second and a third coat, so it's not that you really do get enough. And I guess from this color number 5, which is the orange one, which needs the most coats, you do use more. Oh, and to remind you and myself, this kit comes with a magnifying glass bookmark, and I've not used it. With the proper light, I can see perfectly fine without it. The numbers are big enough for me to see. I did recently go to the optician and get my prescription for my glasses and stuff up to date, but actually I have a prescription for far away and not for close by, so that shouldn't make much of a difference. So the numbers, in my opinion, are perfect to read. Sometimes I do go a bit closer, especially here in the center, where there's lots of smallest areas. Then you need to be careful or have an extra look. But yeah, I personally haven't used the magnifying glasses at all. So now I'm wondering, have I just been lucky with the paint by numbers kits that I've done and never run out of paint? Or is it something else? Let me know down in the comments if you ever run out of paint and why you maybe think that's it. Yeah, always love to hear from you guys. And I think that's it for today from me. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you again on Sunday. Oh yeah, and don't forget to hit the like button if you watched all the way till the end. Thank you. Bye bye.